everyone, my name's Nicole. I am paperheartbudgets on Instagram and now YouTube. So I've already unstuffed my cash. I did want to talk first about the giveaway I'm having over on my Instagram. So over there we are celebrating 400 followers and I'm giving away this lovely planner, financial planner budget. It's Easy Cash Budget, the weekly planner from Beautifullymeandyou. I will link her Instagram, her YouTube, and her Etsy down below. But one winner has a chance to win this and this digital coin counter from Sharper Image. And don't worry, I've included the batteries for you. So if you want to hop over to my Instagram, I will leave the link to the giveaway post, and you are more than welcome to have a chance in that giveaway. I realize that a lot of people already have this kind of stuff, but you know, with Christmas and the holidays coming right around the corner, you probably had friends or family who are like, oh, that's a really cool concept you have, and you can give it as a gift to someone who really wanted to start budgeting, but maybe they don't have the tools or something like that. Okay, so now we've got all of that out of the way. This is what we're working with today. We're gonna work with $262. I did unstuff my cash envelopes already. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. So I'm doing the $1 savings challenge. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use it on, but I don't count them, so they just go into this nifty little pencil pouch. And that's kind of what we have so far. Okay, so we're gonna start though with our cash envelopes. We're gonna stuff them. This is my wallet. It's all about the Benjamins from 31. And these are my cash envelopes. I just got them from Amazon. I can link everything that I have, if I can still find it, down below for you. So we're gonna start with my lovely puppy Nala. She does have an Instagram and I can leave that down below. It's called Nala Ray Adventures. So we're gonna put $10 in here for her. For home, we're gonna put $10. For medicine, we're also gonna put $10. Medicine can be anything that's over the counter. It can be prescriptions that I have, anything like that. Any rollover that I ever have in here, which isn't a lot, goes into my medical sinking fund, as well as my home one goes into my home sinking fund, and knowledge and so forth. Okay, for gas, we're gonna do 20, and with gas, I did have $15 left over, so you'll see that I'm gonna put it into my car maintenance. So I really try to just, like, if I have any left over, I try to put it into its corresponding sinking fund. So for spending, can just be on anything. It can be if I don't have any more food money, gas money, medical, any of that kind of stuff. It's kind of a buffer in cash form. So spending is gonna get 10. And then for food, I do have a, this is where I put, like, if I have any coupons or anything, I put it into its, the cash envelope it belongs in. For instance, this is a $50 Publix gift card, so I'm keeping it in there. And so we are only gonna put $20 into food. And then this is my receipts that I have to scan for Fetch. I'm sure everyone knows Fetch is the app that if you scan your receipts, you get points just for buying everyday things that you would buy normally. And then you can take those points and you can get gift cards and stuff. I will leave my link for it down below. If you click on my link, you get 2,000 points and I do get 2,000 points as well. So I just keep that in the back so I know exactly where all my receipts are to scan them. So we're gonna put this back, and we're gonna get on with our sinking funds. So today we're going to start with this binder. I will put the Etsy link for this vinyl that I got it from. And then these are just the chibi ones. They're like Harry Potter branded stickers that I have. And then I have some on the inside and then on the inside there. All right, we're gonna get started with Apple. And Apple is going to get $5. So right now I am saving for an Apple Watch. My MacBook actually died in July, but it was kind of perfect timing because I had already saved quite a lot in here. And as you'll see in one of my savings challenges, it actually died right during tax-free weekend here in Florida. So I was able to get this iPad Air without having to pay tax, which 7% is still 7%. So I was happy to be able to save that. So for Apple, we now have 20, 25, 30, 35. And my handwriting is not the best, and I apologize for that. I hope everyone is having a good Friday, and I hope that you have a good and restful weekend this weekend. So for car maintenance, I did have some rollover left, so that was in the form of $15. So there's the 15, and then the 5 that I usually put for this sinking fund. So let's just put this in here. So there's the 10 and the 2 5s. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. So that is definitely going back up. I did have to use it a few months ago for tires, which kind of bombarded everything that I had out of it. I am gonna have to get a oil change, so that'll definitely take some of this money out by the next time I do a cash stuffing. So that'll be fun. I just got the notification in my car. So date night is kind of a fun one. I am not in a relationship, but I figured that it's really important to have self-care and to take yourself out on a date, and I thought it would be a fun way to save money and either go get my nails done, because clearly I don't, or take myself out to a movie. I haven't been to Cinebristo in a while. I think that's how you say it. It's where you have you eat during the movie, so that maybe I'll save some and go with some friends. So date night today is just going to get a $5 bill. So date night now has 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to apologize now. This will be my first time editing, and I'm going to use iMovie. So if there's some glitches, please just bear with me. If any of y'all have a recommendation for a free, another free video editing app for the iPad, it would be greatly appreciated. Right now, I'm not looking to spend a ton of money on it, just because I have spent some money on certain equipment and certain things recently. So that would be great. So for home, we're just gonna add a $5 bill, so making it $10. Yeah, home is kind of the same in my sinking fund as it is in my cash envelopes. If I need to buy something for the home, or even toiletries that are a little more expensive than my cash envelopes, I come into this one. So Nala is going to get $35, and as you see, it's a little more than my other sinking funds, but that's because I've decided to budget in for her to go to daycare once a week, which is $25. On one particular day, I'm pretty much gone for 9 hours, and I know she likes it, and she gets to interact with other dogs and other humans than myself. So for Nala, she didn't have any money in here because I had to buy her a really expensive allergy shot. So she has 20, 30, 35. My dog Nala is about a 15-pound mixed breed. A lot of people say she looks like a Yorkie. I can insert a clip of her here. I think, as I said before, she does have an Instagram, which I will put down below as well. And then maybe you can see why I spend so much money on her, because she's adorable. Okay, for spending, we're gonna put $5 in spending. Spending is kind of the same category as cash envelopes, anything I may want or need. This kind of gives me I don't have to explain it kind of thing. So I really do try not to spend it, but if it's something that I need, or my biggest thing is I don't splurge spend anymore. So if it's on Amazon, I put it in my list or in the cart and I let it sit there for about a week. And then if I still really want it, I'll go back and buy it. Or if I'm just like, you know what, I really don't need this, I'll just delete it out of the cart and out of the list. So for spending, we have 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29 in spending. I'm sorry if the lighting is a little dark. Apparently it keeps changing seasons in my house. All right, Wanderlust is my travel envelope. I am planning on taking a trip to Seattle soon. And so I have $100 saved in the bank right now. So that's what this is. And we're gonna add $5 to it. But you're gonna see that's not the only money we're adding. So for Wanderlust, I have 100, 110, 15, 20. So right now, I have 120. Let's just erase all these lines. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I forgot a 5. So we actually have 100, 110, 115, 120, and 125. I hope I get better at this, so we'll just fix this. And then we will put 125 here. Yeah, I am so excited. Some friends moved out there, and I've always wanted to spend time out there. As I've said, I live in Florida, so it's like the opposite coast, the opposite temperature, pretty much, because it's still in the 90s here in September. So back to the bank. A lot of times with back to the bank, like when you put something on your debit or credit card because they don't take cash or just convenience. So this is, I put it on a sticky note what I used it for and what account it goes into. But sometimes, honestly, I use this just to do my cash stuffing, and it works out the same way for the next time around. All right, so we're done with that one. I haven't named these yet. I was thinking about maybe calling this one Luna, even though there isn't actually a picture of Luna on it. You can give me some ideas for it. And then this one, I don't know what I want to put on it, so I found this sticker at the Dollar Tree, and I put that on there. So this one, as I said, is kind of my longer term savings. Back to school is actually, for me, I'm planning on going back to college next year, and I'm definitely going to start working harder on these soon, but for right now, I'm just kind of starting to stuff them. We're going to put $10 in. I did have an extra 5 in my cash envelope, so I decided to put the 5 in here. So I'm actually going to take 2 5s because that's the denominations that would work for this. So we have 20, 25, 30, 35. I do have trackers back here, which I will update when this is done. I like to update the trackers like physically, because when I take money out, I like to know why and when I took it out, and this just doesn't really give me the ability to do that. So we have 35 now in school, back to school. So bills, as you can tell, as you've seen, I don't put my bills on here because most of them come out automatically. But we're gonna put $5 in bills today. And bills, like I said, could just be if I use my credit card. I can pay myself back this way. There really is just, I just have it as extra funding. So what I say, bills had 10, 15, 20, 25. Once I start talking, I lose track of what I'm doing. Please tell me I'm not the only one. All right. So emergency fund, as it is, it's just emergency fund. This is one I do not ever go into unless Nala has an emergency, which has happened where I've had to take her to the emergency vet clinic. I do have some extra savings like in the bank, which I try to use that instead of this because I am accumulating quite a lot in here. I know that $1,000 is not going to change my future it's not going to help a lot if I have to like quit my job or if I get sick. But, you know, any little bit helps as you're going through this journey. If you're just starting, please don't get overwhelmed by cash budgeters having thousands of dollars in their sinking funds. They've been doing this a while. Initially, when I first started cash envelopes, I was very intimidated by people who had like $2,000 in this and $1,000 in that, and they were able to put so much more money into their cash envelopes than I am. And initially I was like, maybe it's not worth it. But then I started finding more videos of people who seem to be in a really, really similar situation and only stuffing like $200, $300. And it made me feel like this is actually something that I can tangibly do. So please don't give up on it before you start. This starts with $260. So we have 100, 200, 250, 255, 260, 265. If you would like, I'm gonna put a link to the fake money I'm using. I just got it off of Amazon. I thought about sending some money to get like bedazzled, but I want to wait until I need $1,000 slip to do that, because I thought that'd be a fun treat for myself. So emergency, it does have $265. Medical is going to get $5. Medical is definitely just for those just bills and anything like that. So medical has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. You know when you can't think of a word and it's like at the tip of your tongue? Deductibles. This medical fund is for my deductibles. And now I forget what I had. 40, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. 20, 40, 50, 60, yep, 70. This is what happens when I talk and try to do things. Sorry. All right, for savings, we're gonna put $5 in, but as you'll see, this is not the only savings account saving thing that I am doing. So savings now has 10, 20, 25, 30. This is a newer envelope that I started, so that's why it does not have a ton of money in it yet. And now I forgot already, so it has 30. All right, we are are done with that, but we're not done with this binder. So up here, as I have my savings challenges, I have the 52-week, the Christmas challenge, the 80 envelope challenge. So for the 80 envelope for me, I am just doing a, like I put a certain amount of 5, certain amount of 10s, 15s, and 20s into the 80 envelope pack. And that's what that is. And then the monthly challenges. Let's just go into our talent challenge pages. So here is the 52-week challenge. I'll show you that and you'll be able to see. I did use, I had like $500 and something saved initially, but when my MacBook Pro died on me and I knew I wanted this instead, I did take some of it out because in the end, this is my money to be able to use for things that will, that I could splurge or that I could save. And so it was really nice not having to take out a credit card to buy my Air when I could just use cash. So I'm still going on the challenge and I'll go till the very end because as you can see, I still have a lot of my high numbers available. And then the Christmas challenge, as you can see, I am almost done with it. So that's super exciting. So I totally forgot what ones I'm doing. Nope, not that one. Okay, so for the 52-week, we're going to do $21. And as these envelopes that you've seen, these really cute ones, I get them by Designs by Ashley, I think her name is. I will definitely link her Etsy down below. She's been customizing envelopes for me for since I've been doing it, so she always makes them super cute and fun. So, all right, I do not count the 52-week challenge either, especially since I really just had to do it over. And then for Christmas, we're doing 26. Once again, I do not count it. I do have, I'm almost to my goal, as you could see. And the challenge I did was $500. So I do have some false money in here. So I did put it in the bank. So we are putting in 26. All right. And then my cash on my 80 envelope challenge is getting $10. And then I just stick it back in the box of envelopes. Okay. And the monthly challenge I have going on right now is I kind of made this myself. It is a fall into September. Every leaf is, every leaf is $5. And if I'm not mistaken, okay, yeah, so we're gonna actually do the, do this one first. So this is Budget with Friends. This is her fall savings challenge. And because it's only like, it's not permanent, I didn't get an actual envelope, so I'm using this one. And for the first week, it's going to get $40. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm still trying to figure all of this out. And I don't have enough money and I don't know why. What happened to, Well, I will just use some of this back to the bank money. That's kind of a nice thing. It's not gonna break me because this money I don't see anyways. I mean, I'd have to take it back to the bank. Okay, so really I just need right, guys? So that's 40 for that. And that is, okay. I don't know where my other 20 went. I'm not sure. Maybe I just didn't calculate right. That happens to me all the time. I'm like, I got this. I put this on the cash envelope sheet because I thought I had the math right, and then I end up not having it right. But it's no big deal. Like I said, that's kind of the reason why I have this back to bank, because I usually don't actually put it back into the bank. I just use it for the following cash stuffing because it's the same thing. Okay, so thank you for bearing with me. We are going to have the first week be done. So that's what this is. So we're gonna put the 2040 into the fall savings challenge. And then we're gonna go back to our fall into September, and we're gonna color 3 leaves. I'm sure I'm not going to be able to get all of these leaves. Hopefully I'll be able to get them all done before September. But what I was saying about the savings and the travel, this is actually going to go into my travel account, into my Wonderlust account for my trip. That's like a main reason I started this. So 1, 2, I never ever try to go in the line, so, and then 3. So there is my $15. And this one is just for monthly challenges I have. That's why I just named it challenge. All right, and then the last thing we have, I mean, I guess I can count this one. It has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So we're almost halfway there, so that's pretty cool. And the last thing I have is my coins. And I would love a digital counter, but when I went to buy the one for the giveaway, they actually only had that one, so I didn't get one for myself. I got this from Hobby Lobby ages ago, but it just says, "Be the change you want to see in the world." It's one of my favorite quotes, and I just love that it kind of is punny at the same time. So I don't know about you, but I really try to use cash everywhere I go, and I never give correct change. You can tell some cashiers get super annoyed, but oh well. So I did have to use this in, I think it was last month or 2 months ago, because my work schedule was really bad and I just needed the extra money. But once again, with everything that I'm doing, it's there in case I need it, and I don't have to charge on credit cards or anything. So with that being said, I just wanted to remind everyone about the giveaway I'm doing with the digital coin counter. Don't worry, I got your batteries for you. And the Easy Cash Budget Weekly Planner. I will put the link to it, and please subscribe. I would love to have you, and maybe I won't sound so sickly and be able to count next time. All right, thanks everyone, and have a great weekend.